welcome to the day ahead. It is Monday, September the 12th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, global equities rallied on Friday, led by growth stocks and in particular tech. European markets rose as banking shares surged on expectations of further monetary policy tightening by the European Central Bank, and soaring metals prices lifted mining stocks. On Wall Street, all three major indices finishing more than 1% higher to notch their first weekly increase in 4 weeks. All 11 major S&P sectors were higher, led by tech, energy and consumer discretionary sectors. For the week, the Dow was up more than 2.5%, the S&P 500 more than 3.5%, while the Nasdaq put on 4%. Well, the death of the Queen has prompted the Bank of England to postpone its September interest rate decision for a week to September the 22nd. The Queen's death has also heightened political and economic uncertainty in the UK, with the pound having hit a 37-year low against the US dollar late last week. The Japanese yen also fell to a 24-year low against the greenback. However, at the end of the week, the US dollar index posted its first weekly decline in 4 weeks. And the Aussie dollar currently trading at around 68 US cents. US Treasury yields moved higher on Friday after US Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller said that he supports a significant increase in the Fed's target policy rate at this month's meeting. And fellow Fed member Esther George made the case for a sustained policy response to high inflation, saying given the likely lags in the pass-through of tighter monetary policy to real economic conditions, this argues for steadiness and purposefulness over speed. US 10-year yields rising to 3.315% and the 2-year lifting 7 points to a 14-year high of 3.56%. And in US economic data, wholesale inventories increased a less than expected 0.6% last month, but were up 25% on the year as businesses slowed their replenishment of their stocks. Well, the Australian share market is set to rally this morning with ASX Futures up more than 1%. Russian threats to halt oil and gas exports have seen global oil prices surge again. Brent crude up 4% to $92 a barrel, supported by a weaker US dollar. Iron ore futures have risen above $102 a tonne, having put on more than 7% for the week. Base metal prices were mostly higher, nickel closing up 6%, copper also rising, and the gold futures price up more than 0.5%. And over the weekend, Bitcoin posted its largest daily gain in 6 months, while Ethereum jumped 10%. Let's take a look at the week ahead. Tuesday, NAB business confidence, Westpac consumer sentiment as well. Thursday, employment numbers and the Reserve Bank's quarterly bulletin. And overseas, today we'll get UK GDP numbers. Tuesday, US CPI numbers. Wednesday, UK CPI and US Producer Price Index. And that is your day ahead. We'll see you again tomorrow.